You buckle in, and it hits you. This isn't just a flight, it's a 14-hour test of endurance, minus the metal at the end. The legroom is tight, the air is bone dry, and every inch around you feels borrowed from a stranger. Sound familiar? Here's the good news. It doesn't have to go that way. With the right moves, you can walk off that plane tired, sure, but not wrecked. No upgrades, no elite status, no magic passes. Just the trick seasoned travelers actually use. Stay with me because one small change today could save you hours of misery tomorrow. And it all starts before you even board. Pick your seat like it matters because it does. Your seat decides whether the next 14 hours feel like a flight or a hostage situation. Online check-in usually opens the seat map 24 to 48 hours before departure, so set an alarm the way you would for concert tickets. Since SeatGuru shut down in 2025, most frequent flyers have shifted to Aerolopa, which now covers more than 160 airlines with scale-accurate diagrams showing which rows don't recline, which seats sit next to the galley, and where the hidden legroom is. Window seats are best for sleep, nothing to lean against but wall and no one climbing over you. Aisles suit people who move around. Exit rows give space but come with fixed armrests and no underseat storage. And the sleeper pick nobody talks about. A back row window that still reclines with no one behind you to disturb. Compression socks are the cheat code nobody tells you about. That mid-flight shuffle to the bathroom, legs stiff like they've aged decades. Compression socks fix that by keeping circulation moving. Bonus, they double as foot warmers when the cabin turns into a freezer around hour 6. Slip them on right after takeoff and forget about them until landing. Move on purpose. Sitting still for 10 plus hours is asking for trouble. You don't need aisle lunges, but just stand, stretch, and walk to the galley every couple of hours. Stuck in a window seat? Flex your toes, circle your ankles, lift one knee at a time. Some seatback screens even have short in-flight stretch routines worth actually using instead of scrolling past. Set the stage for real sleep. Most headrests have wings you can fold inwards so your head stops bobbing. That standard issue pillow works better behind your lower back than your neck. Check under the armrest, too. Many lift up, giving you extra room to lean. Bring your own gear, a travel pillow under the chin, a real eye mask, and a large scarf that pulls triple duty as blanket, privacy curtain, and neck warmer. One flight attendant trick worth stealing. Slide your personal bag out from under the seat ahead and rest it behind your calves as a footrest. Stop the crew from waking you up. Buckle your seatbelt over your blanket, not underneath it, so crew can confirm you're strapped in during turbulence checks without touching you. And if you're skipping a meal, lower your tray table before you sleep, so it can be passed by quietly instead of clattering down in front of you. Kill the noise before it kills your nap. Between crying infants, roaring engines, and a stranger's laptop speakers, economy can sound like a food court. Noise-canceling headphones solve this instantly. If you'd rather skip the bulk, foam earplugs work almost as well. Compress, insert, and hold for 10 seconds while they expand. Some flyers stack both. Plugs in, light headphones over top. Eat light, drink smarter. Heavy, salty airline meals at odd hours leave you bloated for the rest of the flight. Stick to something simple. A plain sandwich, unsalted nuts, a granola bar, and skip the free salty snacks that just dry you out further in cabin air that's already drier than a desert. Alcohol and caffeine dehydrate you exactly when you need water most. Aim for roughly 8 ounces every 60 to 90 minutes, and consider an electrolyte packet once or twice during a long flight. Turn your tray table into a screen, on purpose. A phone stand, a pop socket, upside-down sunglasses, even a clear bag clipped to the tray latch, keeps your hands free for 10 hours. Save something you're genuinely excited to watch just for the flight. It reframes the whole experience from survival mode into a private movie night. Bring a proper thermos, not a flimsy bottle. A wide-mouth thermos holds water cold for hours or keeps galley hot water hot enough for tea, instant soup, or oatmeal. A real upgrade over balancing 3 half-filled plastic cups that inevitably spill during turbulence. Build a small underseat kit. Rather than climbing over 2 strangers every time you need headphones or a charger, Keep a slim pouch under the seat in front of you with the essentials: headphones, snacks, charger, lip balm, maybe a travel toothbrush. A couple of compartments beats one big pocket you have to dig through. Dress in layers, not straitjackets. Cabin temperature swings from freezer to sauna within an hour, so soft, breathable layers beat anything tight. Skip skinny jeans, stiff belts, and heavy zippers. They're uncomfortable in your seat and a hassle at security. A lightweight scarf again earns its keep as a 5-in-1 comfort tool. If you really want to land looking human, pack a change of socks and underwear for an hour before touchdown. Time the bathroom line like a pro. Go before boarding while the terminal restroom is still clean and empty. Once airborne, use the lav during meal service, when everyone else is stuck at their tray table and the aisle is wide open. Traveling with kids? Comfort items that feel like home. A familiar toy, the same snack they eat every day, matter more than any tablet full of cartoons. Simple games like I Spy or doodling on an airsick bag go further than you'd expect, and trading off breaks between parents prevents burnout. Get ahead of jet lag before you land. A few days out, nudge your sleep schedule toward your destination's time zone. Once on board, set your watch to local time immediately and eat and sleep by that clock. Apps like Timeshifter can map out exactly when to nap, seek light, or avoid it based on your specific flight. None of this is about luck. It's about knowing which small choices actually stack up. Get even a few of them right, and the flight stops feeling like something you survive and starts feeling like the beginning of the trip, not the end of it. What's your best long-haul hack? Drop it in the comments. Safe travels.